Good evening, everybody, or good morning, or good night, depending on where you are. Welcome to another Mustard live stream. Welcome, all of you, all of those lovely people here awaiting my arrival. I did give you plenty of notice, didn't I? All of 15 minutes. And then suddenly I'm here. I'm here ready to just chat and have a lovely time with all of you people. Thank you so much for joining me on this dark yet rather exciting evening. Is it exciting? Yes, it is. Because I believe tonight there is going to be another display of the Northern Lights. According to my app, that's what's going on tonight. There will be more exciting, colourful things going on in the sky that will make you wonder and make you cry with amusement and have you appreciate such the enormity of the things going on beyond the world in which we live in. That's it. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will see anything tonight, and the app could be wrong, but maybe it won't be, and I guess it's not. Who's going to be having a look out tonight, and who already knows about this particular phenomenon? That's it. There's the song. I'm off. Obviously I'm not. Reason for the live stream tonight? None. No reason. Well, I say there's no reason. There is a very good reason. And that very good reason is a popular program, a popular television program that many people like to watch called Strictly Dancing Coming to the Yard or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Where there's lots of people, many that are a little bit famous and many that aren't, all gathering together to try and outdo each other on a dance floor. That's what's going on in the other room. And that is something that I don't need to watch. I don't need to watch it, but it means that I can have the kitchen to myself, door closed, dog over there. Yep, the dog is just down there having a jolly good nap. Although I think she's probably just wondering what's going on. As with the last live stream I did, she was locked in the other room, and apparently all she did was just this, ooh, ooh, ooh. What's going on? What's going on indeed? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the kitchen. She didn't. Of course she didn't. Why would she have known what was going on in the kitchen? She can't see through doors. Dogs have a very, very good sense of things going on, but they're not that smart, are they? In fact, they are mostly just a bit on the stupid side. Don't you think? Like dogs, dislike dogs. You've got to admit they're not that smart, are they? And so, with this live stream tonight, hopefully we'll get some new people in. Hopefully we'll get lots and lots of likes. So far there's only one. That's not a great deal, is it? Not that I'm begging, but it doesn't look good, does it? Anyone that pops into this live stream that's new and sees one thumbs up is going to think, well, that's obviously not working for anybody, is it? And if it's not working for anybody else, it's probably not going to work for me. I'm off. See you later. And then just do that scroll up thing where you find out what else is going on live somewhere else in the world where it's quite likely to be something worse. But what could be worse than this? I don't know. But there we go. There's my 5 minutes introduction done, which has become my tradition of just talk for 5 minutes about whatever pops into my head and then see who's still here. And there are 11 of you. There are 7 of you, which isn't too great, come to think of it. But never mind. Never mind. Let's have a little sit down. A little sit down. I've got my other device just here where I can monitor said comments. You can see the fishes in the background, the picture that is not really of any interest at all, and a coffee maker on top of the fish tank, which I'd given to me today. And I'm going to I'm going to do a review on it on this channel, because I do quite like a bit of nice strong coffee, but it's not the kind of thing I have very often, because you need a coffee machine and I didn't have one. So then, my lovelies, let's see who's here. Oh, I lost my comments now. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? I don't know how I've lost them, but I have. Oh, right, now I've lost me as well. Come on. How have I done that? That was really rather daft. No, that's not it either. Right. Well, of all the things that could be going well, this one isn't. Let's try that one. There we go. There are the comments. Let's put it on all messages as well, so I don't leave anybody out. Steve Colg is here. Hello, Steve Colg. A man who lives relatively nearby, who drives an Arbor Green Rover 25. Or at least he did do last time I spoke to him about cars. Have you still got the car, Steve? It's a rather nice colour, isn't it? And Steve, of course, starts off by saying, You've got mustard on your tie. Actually, I've got a microphone on it, but it's the same thing. So don't tell anyone. Peter P. Hello, Peter P. Now then, hello, he says, which of course is a great way to introduce yourself. Steve Colg also. Oh, right now, Vigata. King Vigata. Is that King? Is that King or Queen Vigata? I'm not sure which one it is. Does it matter? I'm going to call you just Vigata, because I don't know who you are. At least I don't think I know who you are. And I'd like you to stay. I'd like you to stay and do some thumbs up and do some jolly good sitting around and watching what goes on, which isn't going to be a great deal. Steve, are you a comedian? Asks somebody with an Arabic name. I presume that's what that is. And no doubt has buggered off before I can answer the question with a simple no. No, I'm not. I'm not even funny. I'm not even the slightest bit entertaining. Nice tie, though. Thank you very much. It is a nice tie. It's a nice colour, isn't it? And I don't normally wear ties, but I decided that maybe it's about time I did do, and then I might get invited to more expensive get-togethers. Now, what's going on here? Okay. Are you taking that in there with you?
Yes.
Right, jolly good. Come on, choppity chop. Chop, chop, choppity chop, chop, chop. He's a magician, suggests D. Cole. Possibly a magician, but I'm not. Okay. Thanks. Right. That's my thumb, says Peter P. What's your thumb? Where is your thumb? What's your thumb doing? Surely not. I reckon we've got something confusing going on with your thumb, and we want to get to the bottom of that. So, we seven dwarves. Huh? See, I've lost that. Captain Horsey Noodles is here and says hello. And good evening, Captain Horsey Noodles, and welcome again, as ever. And hello, Captain. What's the yellow tie in aid of? That suggests that it has to be for a particular purpose, doesn't it? But I think the only thing I can say is that if I wear a tie, a particularly nice yellow tie, maybe people will take me more seriously and I will get my hands dirty more often. Or something equally as good. But I don't know yet, do I? I just thought to bung it on. Or maybe a shirt and a tie is actually part of my everyday attire that I'm so embarrassed by that I make sure I whip them off every time I do any kind of video work. Maybe that's what it is, but I'm sure you understand it isn't. Have you been to church? Asks Emma Lemon. Well, yes, I have. I have been to church, but not today, or this year, or indeed this millennium. No, I've not been to church since I had the choice, or didn't have the choice rather, and that would have been when I was at school. I've been in a church. I've been in a church since then, but I've not been to church. You know, when you're at school and you have to go to church, that's when I went to church. The rest of the time, I've not been there. I've no need to go there. I don't really want to do. I have other things I want to do instead. And forgive me for being an atheist, but that's what some of us are. Okay, atheists unite against the people that tell you that you shouldn't be an atheist. Not in order to have a fight, though, of course, but just to say, yeah, that's what I am, and I'm going to stick with it. You give me a reason not to do. Nobody's done that so far for me. Light bulb news, Steve. It's Gia Stella. It's Gia. Now, who's Gia? It's Gia Stella. HLW. And Widvids was here. Hello, bro. Hello, bro. Widvibs. That's probably quite a bit of repetition, but this is the only way I can actually get around this. Widvibs. It's an unusual name. It's quite unusual. I quite like it. Well done. I'm going to give you a 6 out of 10 for that particular username. Anybody else who wants me to score their username, please ask me to do so, because I will do it very, very gladly indeed. Where are you from? Asks it's Gia, and maybe someone's already answered that for Gia Stella. I'm in Great Britain, which is why you might have found me, because you might have been searching for things going on in Great Britain today. Has Steve Berry been dressing you up? Asks Steve Cole. Well, that's a good question, isn't it? No, he hasn't. No, but I will admit to hanging around with him and having to wear ties and stuff like that has made me think, yeah, I quite like this actually. I'm Indian YouTuber. Hang on. Oh no, I thought I was going to do a rather big, lovely turkey pump then. A big pooey, pumpy turkey pump. A big gassy, fartiest nostril. A big, noxious, gassy ball of stuff pumping out, making a loud, raspy noise and filling the air with something you don't particularly want to breathe in. But I didn't. And it's not because I was afraid to do so. It just didn't happen. What's cooking, Mustard? Asks Stephen S. Paul. Nothing is cooking. I've already done all that today. I did a bolognese earlier on, a lovely bolognese, and all that's been eaten. You'd think it would be easy to do cooking at the same time as a live stream, but I've been trying it, and it's just not as easy as I thought it would be, and that's why I don't really do it very often. Multitasking, you see, not that good. That is not yellow, it's a mustard colour tie. Well, I would say it is actually yellow. Yeah. But this light may be making it look a bit darker, but I mean, obviously, mustard colour. Mustard is yellow, isn't it? It's not brown. It's not purple. It's yellow. All mustards are yellow. I mean, they're kind of an in-between yellow and brown, aren't they? But this is much more yellow than brown. Oh, right, okay. Is that a SpongeBob tie? No, it's not. At least the clock works, Peter. What clock? Which clock are we talking about? You can't see a clock in the background there, can you? No, you can't. No, you can't. Should I have a clock in the background? Would that be better? Then you can always tell what time it is where I am. Although I could actually mess about with it and set it to a different time just to fool you all, couldn't I? But why would I want to do that? I've got no idea, so I'm not going to. And I'm not even going to put a clock up there to tempt myself. Puttycat is here. Hello, Puttycat. My wife is furious I hired a hooker to help renovate our kitchen floor. Apparently her definition of floor stripper is different to mine. Oh, jolly good. I mean, that's quite funny. It's not hilarious, is it? But it's quite funny, I suppose. It's funny enough, it'll do. That's always something. Well, hello there, not fake Captain Mustard and everybody crammed into the kitchen. says Andrew Buttigieg. Well, hello there to you, Andrew Buttigieg, who's also not fake and not crammed into this kitchen. Don't think you are. I wonder how many people could fit into this kitchen. Actually, it maybe like just pressed up against each other. I'm gonna work this out now. I reckon about 100. No, more than 100. Could easily fit 15, 20. Yeah, I'm going to say 212 people. And then, of course, if you lie all these people down and just stack them up with other people on top as well, that it would be a really warm room, wouldn't it? It'd probably stink as well, depending on which people they were. But if you left them in there for long enough, it would obviously start to stink. It would start to smell of death, because you can't really survive that kind of thing. You wouldn't be able to breathe, would you? If you was lying on the floor and you had 20 people on top of you, and you're just basically stuck, you wouldn't really live, I don't think. Are you dressed up for a job interview, Mustard? Asks Andrew Buttigieg. Well, no. There'd be quite an unusual time to go for a job interview, wouldn't it? Although it depends on what kind of job you're talking about. Because I'm sure that there are certain agencies knocking about that do 24-hour work, like driving agencies, for example. Maybe that would be it. I'm going for a interview at a driving agency, and I thought I might as well make it look like I'm always wearing a tie. Do you reckon they'd believe me? I was going to say, right, okay, I do more than just drive. Check out my YouTube channel, I would say. And then on there, you'd see that I've never ever worn a tie. And then they'd see right through my pointless little bravado scheme. Yeah, my scheme would be undone, and I would feel rather stupid for a change. I have 52k sub, says Widvibs. Well, that's good. That's 52,000 subscribers, I presume. That's what you mean. Well, now that's very good. That's quite a lot. Have you done anything really good to earn that, or have you just been lucky? Have you just been lucky? Because I've been working really, really hard on my other channel, and I've got nowhere near that. So I assume it has to have quite a big dose of luck in order to actually get anywhere with this. Howdy y'all. Marge Reed is here. Marge Reed, and I'm reading Marge Reed's comment. I don't know Marge Reed, I don't think. Or perhaps I do. If I don't do, then you won't really be upset by me not remembering you. But if I do, then possibly you will. So I'm going to have a guess that Marge Reed is in America somewhere. By that comment, howdy y'all. Howdy y'all. And if I'm correct, I am then going to successfully guess whereabouts in America Marge Reed is. But Marge Reed simply has to respond to this request for me to do that guess. Saffron yellow, yeah. Putty cats. What do you get when you cross an atheist with a Jehovah's Witness? Someone who knocks on your door for no apparent reason. Why would an atheist be knocking on your door though? Maybe it's doing the old knock-a-door run. I don't think they call it knock-a-door run in other parts of the world, but certainly did here. And what a fun game that is. Just going up to people's doors, banging on it, and then running away. Why is that funny? I don't know. Who enjoyed doing that? I'm going to have to admit that I have done myself on occasion. I mean, not for a couple of years. No. It is the kind of thing that a grown man would do on his way home from the pub, if that's what he likes doing. Knocking on people's doors and then running away whilst pissed. Increasing the risk of falling over and smashing his little bonce on the ground and breaking his conch. That is how people get into trouble. Not a good idea. What are we cooking today? I am cooking a pork shoulder, says Marge Reed. Now, Marge Reed then possibly you have been here before then and you remember me doing some cooking. And I'm not doing any cooking tonight. It's too late. It's 10 to 8. And I just thought it would be fun just to do a little, what some may call a cheeky live stream. I'm not keen. It's just a live stream. Nothing cheeky about it at all, really. He put a tie on for you, poor pass. I did. Yeah, that's it. Well, now if I put a tie on to do a live stream, thinking that might bring along Puddycat, then I'm going to be rather disappointed if Puddycat doesn't turn up, aren't I? So no, I haven't really done it for that. Oh, here we go. No, that's still not happening. The gas has not been released. How dreadful. Hey, atheists, say Puddycat, if God isn't real, then why did my girlfriend get pregnant even though we didn't have sex? But good question. I mean, no atheist could possibly answer that, could they? I like that one then. Andrew Buttigieg, Professor Mustard of Rochdale University. Yes, that's right. The PNHQ University of Milnrow, where I shall assess all of the doings and goings on there until I consider myself qualified to talk about it. That could take a while. Maybe tomorrow I'll actually get on and get my hands dirty. Mustard, when do you start drinking beer? When do I start drinking? Well, maybe I'm not going to consider that. Maybe I don't need to drink it every night, do I? I don't need to drink it every time I'm doing a live stream. Although, of course, I'm associating doing a live stream with drinking beer ever so slightly. And I could do my usual thing. I don't think it's going to happen tonight somehow, but I could do my usual thing of once I get to 27 likes, I like the number 27, then I'll have a beer. But I don't think it's going to work. So instead, I'm going to not even consider it and just enjoy my lovely cup of tea in my mustard cup. Seeing which is most yellow, my tie or the interior of this cup. And it is the cup. I am in America, says Marge Reed. Well, now, so here's the really rather exciting bit then, is I'm going to guess whereabouts in America. Let's just go for the state. Let's just go for the state. Now, obviously, there's nothing there in your name that suggests anywhere in particular, is there? So if I get this wrong, I am not going to beat myself up over it and call myself stupid for not knowing. Because how would I know? Hey, come on. How would I know where you're from? What a silly thing. What an awfully terrible thing to expect me to be able to do. Guess what state you're in? Well, I'm going to say a state of inebriation. No, only joking. Only joking. That would be me if I got to 27 likes. And that's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to say, I think you are in Utah. Thank you. I'm going to sleep. See you all. See you all. I've had a drink, says Steve Kulg. Well, very good, Steve. Enjoy your rather dozy evening, and I'll see you again on another one at some point. Joe Pursglove. Joe Pursglove. Hello, Joe Pursglove. Joe Pursglove is here. And what about hedge hopping? Ha! Yes, hedge hopping. Oh, yes. Now that was, again, something that boys tend to do whilst they're in small gangs of gangs of boys, not really acting terribly irresponsibly, but just having a bit of fun. It's just wacky hijinks. Hedge hopping, running through people's gardens. It is going to annoy the people whose gardens you're hopping over and causing ever so slight damage here and there to the bushes or whatever else may be around. Plant pots being kicked over, cats being landed upon, all of these kind of things. Minor inconvenience, whatever. No, I've never done that one. No, because I've never been particularly athletic. I've certainly never been aspiring to be athletic. So trying to push myself into doing something like that, it's just not my style. No. Knocking on the door, nicking the milk, fair enough, but no. I mean, who has milk delivered these days? When was the last time you had a bottle of milk delivered? I can tell you, for me, it's a very, very long time, because supermarkets have taken over that particular role, haven't they, and made it more convenient. Is it more convenient though? Possibly not. Well, yes and no, because opening up your door in the morning to find enough milk for the rest of the day, very convenient. Opening up your door to find that your milk hasn't been delivered or stolen or had the top pecked into by a birdie, not particularly convenient. And that top pecking thing, which did happen quite a lot, did it put you off drinking it? And are there people here right now who wonder what really I am talking about? Because that is from quite a while back. I'm sure even any milk that's being delivered now doesn't come in a glass bottle with a little tin foil lid on it. Oh, and it's cheaper, isn't it? It's cheaper in the supermarket, and spending more money on something isn't actually what you would call convenient. I don't think. But right. Right, I see. I watch Boaty's channel and I like your lunches video, says Marge. Oh, jolly good, thank you. Right. At last, some good has come out of those lunch videos. Because, as Boaty will say himself, they're the ones, for some reason, don't get the views. Which is a shame, because it contains lots and lots of natural British banter between two blokes that pretend to dislike each other. And lots of, well, actually, I always say to him, why not put the good bit at the beginning rather than at the end? Because usually when it comes to lunchtime, I'm starving. And it's not my video, so I'm not going to be thinking anything along the lines of, well, I'm going to eat this really slowly to make sure that you have a better video. No, I just tuck in. I tuck in, and then I do a little bit of chatting here and there, and hopefully it's okay. So if I was him, I'd just cut the beginnings off. Or speed it up. Speed it up, that's what I'd do. Yes, time lapse it, make it something like times 30, times 50, times 100, whatever it takes. Just means you have a shorter video with something that is actually much better, that's easy to get to. Is pork shoulder better than pork butt? Asks Puddycat. Well, I don't know. What's pork butts? That sounds like you haven't finished off your sentence there. You're not really sure what's coming next. Maybe you need a little moment to realise or remember what it is that you're actually asking, because I don't know what's coming next. Pork shoulder or pork? Okay, right. Be cool. Yes, we'll be cool. Not sure, Puddycat. Sheba taking over Steve. And then mustard is in a tie, so it won't be beer tonight. More like a posh glass of something. Oh, right. How presumptuous of you. What's wrong with a nice posh mug of tea to help my words come out more consistency? It's not working, is it? Yeah, no, there's no way I'm going to be having a beer, not unless I did get to that particular goal. I had plenty last night. I went over to see my friend called Kev, and we had a jolly good session. Having had a day of Friday where I got up at a normal time because I have to do normal things, then spent the whole day out either driving or filming or being stuck in traffic. I got back here, simply had to walk the dog, do a very quick bit of shopping, and then go out straight to my mate Kev's, where we instantly got on with the task of drinking some beer. And many, many beers were consumed by me. I won't tell you how many, and there's two reasons for that. One of them is that you'll tell me that that's too many, and the other is that I can't remember how many it was. But from 8 o'clock which is now 24 hours ago, right up until 7 o'clock in the morning, that's what we did. That's what you call a proper friend, isn't it? Someone you can do that with. You can't do it with everybody. Yellow tie, no return. Good one, Andrew Buttigieg. Sheba got banned from Rescue Cat livestream for saying she has her own cat. She has her own table, and for using too many emojis. She has. I don't really quite get that there. Steve Colville, he's still here, by the way. I'm going to read through that again and just see if I can make better sense of it. Sheba got banned from a Rescue Cat live stream for saying she has her own table. Let me tell you where I'm from. Ready? Says Puddy Cat. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready. Nope, says Marge Reed. No, that's interesting. Nope. Marge Reed is not from Utah. But rather than telling me where Marge Reed is from, Marge Reed just said nope, which means have another guess, doesn't it? I mean, it could take a while. It could take a while, couldn't it? I'm going to say Tennessee. Naughty Sheba. I'm originally from my dad's nutsack. Nicely put, very subtle there, very subtle indeed, Puddy Cat. Well done. Makes sense, doesn't it? I'm in the Sunshine State. Ah, right, the Sunshine State, which is California, isn't it? I think it's California. Us Brits know quite a bit about the states of America. I reckon more than most Americans know about the counties of England. But I'm not going to suggest that you don't know anything about Great Britain. That would be rude of me. And I'm not a rude man. I'm never a rude man. Ever. See, I have to keep putting my glasses on and off. Because unless I'm reading this, I don't want my glasses on. And then when I'm not, I need them on. 2 ways around this. 3 ways around this. What I've just done there is you put them on and you take them off. You put them on and you take them back off again. Or you do it with the old man looking down the end of your nose thing like that. And so I'm reading like that and then like that. Now the trouble with this is it looks like you're being told off constantly. You're having that disapproving look from the man with the beard, which is me. And if you're watching carefully, you'll know that you're not actually being told off. But anyone new coming in might think that this is just a room where you come into to get abused and told off and made to feel stupid. But that's not the case, so I want to be careful with this. What would be really good though would be to have like a switch where your glasses could somehow switch from being operative to inoperative. But I don't think anyone's invented that, and I certainly haven't got a pair of glasses like that. Boaty's driving videos are my favourite, says Marge Reed. Oh, that's interesting. So your favourite videos are where you don't see him, you just hear him talking. Somebody out. Some strange crumbly sounds going on. It's almost like there's a massive spider on the roof. Can you hear it? What's that sound, Wilma? Eh? Oh, she's not going to know. We've already established that she's a dog, and dogs aren't very bright. Oh dear. You're limping a bit there. Yeah. Yes, tea is acceptable with a Garibaldi. Of course it is. Yeah, I do like a Garibaldi. I've not had a Garibaldi for quite a long time, and if anybody wants to send me some Garibaldis, please do so, because it's probably the only way I'm going to eat them, because I just don't get around to buying stuff like that. Marjorie says, what brand of tea do you like? Well, I did a video about tea drinking just the other day where I compared Tetley's to Yorkshire tea and discovered that I can't really tell any difference. But at home, the stuff I buy, I just buy the supermarket's own stuff. The supermarket's own stuff. And not the expensive supermarket, but the cheap supermarket. Aldi or Lidl. And guess what? I can't tell the difference with that either. Now maybe you would say, well, that's because you haven't got any taste. Clearly, look at you. That's going to be the situation. But no, it's not. I've got perfectly good taste buds as well. And there's not really enough in it to make any difference. That's my stance. Barry is here. Barry, the guy from SETI Alpha 5. Hello, Captain. Hello to you from me and Dave Mustaine. Marge, have you seen Boaty's masterpiece of filmmaking, A Brick Called Wonder? Asks Andrew Buttigieg. If you like that video, which is him trying to be me, then you may well like some proper videos made by me. Sorry, pal! Right. Show your hedgehog for an edit, says Peter P. Well, I haven't got the hedgehog, have I? Boaty's got the hedgehog. He said, I'll just take this weekend. We're supposed to be bringing it back. We're supposed to have joint custody of that hedgehog, but instead, that hedgehog probably feels like it's been kidnapped, because ever since the caravan has been out of the yard, the hedgehog has been out of the yard. Poor thing. I mean, honestly, I don't mind, because hedgehog, I mean, this is how much we care about this hedgehog, is we never gave it a name. It's just an assumption that it can make you tell the truth, the hedgehog of truth. Honestly, it's probably living a better life on his table than what it would be in the yard anyway. So maybe it can stay there. Hi, Spotty. Hi, Barry. No, Andrew, I don't think I have. Biscuits of the Dictators. They're very good, actually. Very good. Oh, Super Rainbow Queen. That's quite a nice name. And, oh dear, here we go. Oh, Andrew Buttigieg. Enjoy your prize. Enjoy both of your prizes, Andrew Buttigieg, because you are the lucky winner of the big ball of methane that I have just ejected from my bottom. I hope that makes you happy. Certainly makes me happy. Oh, right. Yes, Super Rainbow Queen's just waving. Marge, you must watch that one. So many rave reviews. Having said that, ours might be a bit of a journey. Paul Carf is here and says, hello, Nigel. Hello to you, fictional Alan Partridge, not Alan Partridge, Steve Coogan character. Yes, Barry, I still haven't done the unboxing yet. Florida, right, okay, yeah. Florida is the Sunshine State. Why did I think it was California? I suppose really because they're both Sunshine States, aren't they? They're both they're probably both similar temperature-wise. They're both equally south, equally as close to one of the... do you know what? I am really struggling with my words tonight. I've been doing this so often. I know what word I want to use, and it's just disappeared. What, the tropic? One of the tropic, yeah. Oh, come on now. Come on, remember the word. I can't remember the word. I'm not going to languish around it, hang around on it too much there, because it's kind of pointless. But yeah, welcome from Florida to here. What's the plan for tonight? Asks Paul. The plan is going to be to make a short video for this channel, because I do need to make some more videos for this channel, and then edit a longer video for the other channel before probably deciding I need an early night. Vivian Bulworth, Vivian Bulworth. Hello, Munstead. I've heard from the big bird that you're. I've heard from a bird that you're packing a huge pork cylinder. Gosh. Well, that's very, very nice of you to say. It's not really true. Not really true. Which big bird would this be anyway? Oh, I know. Skick. Andrew, whiz on the Joanna. Well, not really, no. No, I have a keyboard at work that I only bought it just so I could make incidental music for my videos. But I've never learned to play it. I just make tunes up with it. So I can't do any of the proper rudimentary stuff. But I'm fairly apt at making new things up. That's my forte. Not my piano forte, because it is just a keyboard. And so I can knock a tune out. I can make tunes up all day long. I can make up new tunes till the cows come home, you might say. For some reason, that kind of comes natural to me, but I'm not technically any good at it. Monica Lewinsky says, Puddycat, takes a dress to her dry cleaner. Do you think you'll be able to get that stain out? She asks. Come again. The man in the counter responds, no, mustard. That's kind of funny, I suppose. Can you stand up and give us a wiggle? Asks Vivian. What kind of a wiggle? And, I suppose I am quite keen on just doing things to please people. So I might do towards the end if you're still here. And especially if you do a like, do a like on the live stream. If you're not a subscriber, maybe you should do that. I do need a few more people popping along to do that kind of thing. I'm loving the tie. I like it too. It's been such a long time since I've worn a tie that I've forgotten just how uncomfortable they are. Just when you've got the constant grip around your neck. But ties look great, don't they? Especially a tie that's a good contrast against the shirt that you're wearing. Or if you're a rather curious individual, just wear a tie without a shirt at all. Then, you don't have to worry about a shirt. And because you're not wearing a shirt, you don't need the top button done up. So that's the most comfortable way of wearing a tie is incorrectly. Hard pursuit. Mr. Munstead is looking rather sophisticated, says Vivian. And I do appreciate you saying that, actually. Now, right. Louise Sillers or Chillers. Hi, it's Marcus. I know, I remember as soon as I saw the name. I'm not sure why you don't just have either change the name of your YouTube channel or have a different one so that people don't think that your mum. I've been in a car accident. Oh dear. But I'm all better now. Well, that's not very nice. That's dreadful. That was a while back since I've seen you. I presume and I hope that everybody else involved was actually okay as well. Or is it taking you a while to just recover from this? Oh, right. My lucky day. A book from Barry and a bottom Burt from Mustard. What else could you possibly want, I guess? I'm just very, very happy to please you in that easily. I shall cherish them forever, says Andrew Buttygig. You do that. You do that. It'll enrich your life somewhat, won't it? Now all you need is good spatulating from Matron. Oh. Thanks for the welcoming in the chat. I'll stop back again. Have a fantastic weekend, says Marge. Well, thank you, and thank you for joining. Thank you for joining indeed. And presumably, Marge has now Have you got yellow socks on? That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I haven't. No, but I should have. I should have some socks the same colour as the tie. In fact, maybe that's the right kind of coordination I would actually really go for. Would be, it doesn't matter what the colour the tie is or anything else, but you've got to have socks the same colour. This is making me think in a way that I never have done before, because my attitude is I don't really give a toss. I don't care whether it's any good or not. I don't care if it's on straight. I don't care whether anybody likes it. I'm not doing it for any kind of complimentary gain. Why would I? I have other things to think about, things that are more important to me anyway. I mean, what's not important to me? Wearing a tie that people like? It's just that today I thought I'd try something different. Does it make me feel more important? No. No, it doesn't. And I'll probably never wear one ever again. I got an invitation, says Putty Cat, to a wedding that said black tie only. You can see where this is going. But when I got there, everyone else was in tuxedos. Can you make a song about pork cylinder? Oh, about a pork cylinder, please? Asks Vivian. Yes, I could. I could do. But actually, I don't think I'm going to do it right now, because although I have the kitchen to myself, it's really at work where I feel properly relaxed to just start knocking out really rather silly songs. But then again, you never know what could just suddenly happen. I could just break into a song without really trying, without wanting to, and even whilst trying not to do. You just have to wait and see. I'm not the kind of person that does things because I'm told to, or even asked to. I'm just rather jolly awkward. If you don't know me, you'll find that out quite soon. I'm just an awkward bugger, and I apologise. In fact, no, I don't. But thanks for your concern, and thanks for your request. Pork parsnips. Pork. Oh, speaking of songs, where's mine? Same place as it was before. It's still buzzing around in my head. The trouble is, I have had, in the past week, I've had an awful lot of overlapping of tasks. More so than ever. I've had things to do and not enough time to do them. That is the problem. Which is why all of the videos that you may have seen on the other channel of mine just appear to be me driving somewhere or doing something else. They're just not in the yard. I've got stuff to do on my own car. My funny multicoloured car, the one that's next to Pat Mustard there. I've got really important work to do on that, and I have the parts, but I just haven't had the opportunity to get started. And although making the song up is a bit easier than that, and also cleaner, more enjoyable, yeah, I just haven't done. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm promising too much. Why not say to me, well, why don't you do the song now, rather than doing this, rather than doing a live stream? Has 2 drinks. That's cold. Marge, do you need walking home? Emma missed a good parsnip snip snap yesterday, says Peter P. I don't know what that could possibly have been. Oh yes, Emma did miss a snap parsnip. Snap parsnip. I went to bed early and got some much needed snoozles. Need energy for Christmas month. That's really thinking ahead, isn't it? For the month, you need to start collecting energy. Oh, what's going on there? Oh. We seem to have just dropped out there. Oh, wow. That's unusual. I was reading comments out, but the rest of it wasn't even there. Hello? I thought I could hear my own voice coming back at me then. Two String Productions is here. Hello, it's Tracy, the Greenwood, from the pub. I hope you're all behaving, because I am. Honest. Yeah, they're being okay, actually. You definitely chose the correct nights. Again, you know, when I am just doing something like this without telling anybody beforehand and surprising you with a yellow tie, what do I expect? Well, it's just as well, I suppose, that we've had very, very low numbers tonight. There's been a couple of new people popping by, but then going again, because I've obviously intimidated them. Vlogmas is around the corner. Vlogmas. Hey up, matron is dear dressed as a man. Rest is more important, says Andrew Buttigieg. It's two drinks, Tracy. Yes, Vlogmas. It's going to be amaze balls. Is it? Is that how easy it is? Ha! Two drinks. Where's the two drinks coming from? No, I can't see where that's come from. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about the song. Well, I do worry about the song. Of course I do. I can make up songs. I started kind of making one up for Boaty as well, but that was just another one of those things to sort of going around in me bonds for a while. But I thought actually you might like it because he's a bit touchy, you see. He doesn't like anyone making songs up about him, unless of course it's to the tune of Mr. Sandman, not Enter Sandman, but Mr. Sandman. I'm tempted to have myself another cup of tea. But the trouble is, as I didn't drink the last one because it went cold, I'm probably not going to do. Now, I'm doing a dance, all right? I'm doing a dance now for anybody that wants me to do a dance. Last night, I spent the whole evening dancing, not proper dancing, that kind of ironic dancing. Dancing with doing things like this, or, sorry fish tank, sorry fish, here. And look at that. Now, as soon as you start moving around, people pop in to have a look to see what's going on. And, you know, the best thing you can possibly ever do if you want people in your live stream is to do something that you don't want anyone to see. So, here we go. Crap. Crap indeed. Crap indeedy dumba. Crap indeedy dumba. I'm only going to go for an hour, by the way, because very, very soon there's going to be people wandering in and out. And that terrible program that I did mention is probably almost finished. Probably. Well, they've been watching it for an hour. I can't see programs like that going on for any longer than an hour. Because who's got the tolerance? Who's got the patience for that? Nobody. When I say nobody, I mean I don't think they do. I certainly haven't got the patience for any more than a couple of minutes. So I'm not going to put upon anybody else the assumption that they would want to see it through to the end any more than I would. We would all love to hear the song about we would all love to hear the song about your pork cylinder firing away at 7 RPM. 7 RPM. Well, that's not very fast, is it? Not sure how to take that, Vivian. Not sure how to take that at all. I shall take it as something non-offensive, but I can't really be sure whether something else is meant behind it. But I'm a very trusting individual, you see, and I just assume that everyone's just trying to be nice. Where do you go? Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Do you dream of mustard or have a wonk bonk all over Booty instead? I know the tune, but I'm not going to sing that. Come on, Andrew Butty Geek. That's not fair. Show us up. Really, I've been doing all sorts of wiggling just then. I'm sure, isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Come on. My proper good pretend dancing displayed for all to see. The numbers have disappeared again, of course, because that's all they want to see, isn't it? And disappointingly, I am nowhere near my target for having a beer tonight. So I'm going to have to just do without, I think, which is some messages. Yeah, I always get this. I say I'm lucky I'm not getting phone calls though, because that was the thing that was polluting my live streams a little while back and making it almost impossible to actually do one with people phoning up. Make sure nobody's got your phone number. That would be the answer. But the chances are I don't really do a great deal of sharing my phone number because of, well, not exactly that, but because there's not really a great deal of need to do exactly that. A bit of jiggling would be nice, says Peter P. You as well? Really? I'm not really a jiggly person. I mean, I'm not a skinny man, but I haven't got enough on me to jiggle. Everything stays in place. It doesn't move around. I'll be giving a bit way too much information here. But everything stays in place. Almost everything stays in place. So there's not really anything to observe. Okay. I suppose if I was to take my top off and jump up and down, you may see a bit of belly wobble. Is that the kind of thing you want, Peter P? Is it? Eh? Well, I'd be surprised if you do. But maybe just for you. We were making a play on two strings and changing it into two drinks because, right, at the bottom of here, the last comment can be a bit, Emma, you're going to really like this. Oh, yes. Haven't you been wanting one of those for quite a while? Very, very lucky, aren't you? Yeah, there's a love heart thingy that gets in the way of part of the writing there, part of the text. So you can't actually see what it is unless you're constantly moving this up and down. Ah, right, there we go. Ah, yes, yes, yes. How about that? How easy are some people to please? I mean, that is that the best thing that's ever happened? What? A big fart in your honour? They're not turds though. We were making a play on two strings and then changing it to two drinks because it's Tracy. Still don't quite get that, but never mind. It's not going to do any harm with me being confused because it's just the way things are, isn't it? Christmas wish granted. I'm very happy to have made your dreams come true there, and hopefully next time you'll have something even better, but I don't know what that'll be. Maybe I won't be able to beat that. Maybe I can do all sorts of wonderful and magical and kind things, but what I can do more than anything is award you one of my pumps, and your gratitude to that does, well, it's heartwarming. It really is. Congratulations on your gift of Mustard's trouser trumpet. Thank you. I will work on my acceptance speech. And then finally, now there's an idea for Mustard's Vlogmas videos. Oh, yes, that is an idea, actually, yeah. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and do some other things. So thank you very, very much for watching this live stream, and thank you very much for liking it, and thank you very much anyone who's a subscriber. And anyone who's a channel member, thank you for that as well. I mean, that's rather special indeed. Oh, hang on. Well, we're slightly behind on this one. There we go, there's that face again for you, isn't it? Hey, help, it's Mustard here. Oh, that's disappeared again. Mustard in a Santa hat in the lockup, farting beneath the lights. Well, I mean, you're asking a bit much now.